A good Monday afternoon to all. Hope you are doing well. Parashat Shoftim, we're reading this Shabbat. And early in the parasha, the Torah warns us, listen, you're going to enter the land of Israel. You're going to want to bring sacrifices to God Almighty. A mizbeach, an altar, is fine. But there is one thing that is unacceptable. And that is a matzeva. Lo takim lecha matzeva asher soneh Hashem Elokecha. God despises the matzeva. Now, what exactly is the matzeva? So they translated it as a pillar. And the commentators note that there is a significant difference between the acceptable mizbeach and the unacceptable matzeva. And the difference is that a mizbeach is built with many stones. The matzeva, on the other hand, the pillar, is only built with one. God Almighty wants the altar that has many stones. He considers the altar that only has one as unacceptable. Now, the reason behind it, commentators note that the pagan cultures around them only liked the pillar, the matzeva, and therefore God said that to connect to me, don't follow what they do. But there's also an additional message there. You know, there's diversity in the Jewish world. There are many, many differences. Many relate to the regions we originate from. And obviously, the way I practice my Judaism is going to be different than the Jew that originated in Yemen. So too, there are differences that relate to personality. Some have more of an interest on the intellectual teachings of Torah. For others, it is that which inspires them, right? We have a very diverse nation. There is a big problem if we believe that there's only one way to serve God, that I have it right, everyone else got it wrong. That's very, very problematic. And it is actually interesting that some commentators note when we find in the Mishnah dispute between Shammai and Hillel, we follow Hillel. Do you want to know why? Because Shammai, when they would hear the opinion of Hillel, they considered it wrong, unacceptable. Hillel, on the other hand, respected the opinion of the other. When you respect the opinion of the other, even if it's different than the way you practice your Judaism, then your Judaism is far more valuable. And therefore, Hillel had the schut, the merit of being the one we follow for many, many, many centuries. And that message is represented by the idea, if you want to relate to God, right? You want to build a shul, you want to build a community. When it's diverse, when there are many stones, and it is like the mizbeach, then it is acceptable and desired by God. But if you walk into a service and you believe that everyone has to look the same, think the same, talk the same, and there's only one approach to connect to God Almighty, the matzeva school, that's undesirable and unacceptable. Obviously, we are already starting to think about the month of Elul and the high holiday season, and it's a time that we turn to God in prayer. We succeed in our prayer when we value everyone, when we understand that there are different approaches. Let's walk in with the mizbeach attitude, and when we unify, we are strong. And that's the strength we are seeking, especially during this period of time. So for now, let's take this message with us and be open-minded and accepting, and at the same time, obviously, be proud of our own traditions, unify the nation to do good. It should be a good day and a good evening. Bye-bye.